refuse to let you go. I refuse to let you go. Yeah, I refuse to let you go. Folks, we're just waiting for Elbow Boogie Woogie Woogie to get finished doing his morning thing. You know, you already know how that goes. I'm going to move that mic closer to my face in a second. I just got to make sure audio levels are a good golden. Alright, so let's get this thing positioned much closer to me. If you hear me tussling and fussling with the mic, I apologize. I always sing early in the morning. That helps wake me up. And I got to figure out how close I'm going to be to the mic. You know, is this close enough? Is this good? This is about good, right? Right? This is probably good. I'm rambling because I'm also listening to myself for the podcast. I'm just making sure I'm good enough, close enough. So if you hear me just talking and you're wondering who is he talking to? What is he talking about? It's a bunch of nothing. Nothing. I'm rambling about nothing. Just trying to make sure the audio levels are good. Oh wait, let me act like I'm doing the tour. What's up, guys? It's your boy D-Cypher, and check it out. Even though that's a sarcastic voice, that is probably how I sound. Alright, so wait. This is a live. I'm going to update the thumbnail to the correct thumbnail. I mean, the thumbnail that you see is actually the final thumbnail. I figured out a little trick to make it easier for myself. Bam. Let me tell you about this thumbnail, because you might not even hear this part on the full podcast. Well, I'm not even gonna lie, I don't go back and edit out this pre-podcast ramble, so you'll actually be able to hear this. But the thumbnail, just laughing, it's supposed to be Trevor from GTA sipping tea, and it's a combination of it's not even a combination, it's a fusion, a Dragon Ball Z fusion of Trevor Phillips and Michael DeSanta from GTA. And it's a Michael Trevor Mever. It's Trevicle. Oh, that's getting very dangerously close to another word. It's Trevor / Michael sipping tea, because it's a site that lets you make like AI art, and you already know how I feel. I'm not against AI art, and I said generate an image of Trevor Phillips from GTA sipping tea, and it was like, bet, here go what I think Trevor Phillips looked like. I'm like, that looked like Michael with the blue shirt on mixed with Trevor in the face, but like one eye is different. I'm okay with it. I'm fine with it. So if you hate it, let me know in the comments. But I think it's goofy and silly, and it fits the theme of the whole channel of just silliness. But yes, if you just tuned in, I'm sitting here just rambling to make sure the audio sounds good, and also stalling for time because Elbow is late. As a matter of fact, let me send this podcast to my brothers and them. Wake them up. They'll join in for me. They got me. How did I do this last time? Did I just send them the link? Maybe. Because I think they said, oh, we saw the link, so we joined. I wasn't going to bother them and send them any links because I didn't want to, oh, I forgot to turn ads on too. Let me monetize this. That's a grave misstep. I'm like, why didn't an ad pop up just now? Go back. Turn on monetization. And let YouTube do it. Ain't nobody got time for manually placed ads out this joint. Alright, so we turned on monetization. We sent it to my brothers and them. And we'll see who joins first. Is it Elbow, our proper host? Or will it be special guest? You know, someone saying, hey, I want to be in this podcast. Again, folks, if you're tuning in and you're waiting, so am I. It is 8:05. We're 5 minutes into the podcast, and we are waiting for the arrival of elbow, who has not arrived yet. Obviously, that makes sense. That makes sense. Makes sense to me. We were talking about the thumbnail, and I was saying how it was hilarious to me. It's an AI generation, so if you are allergic to AI, I'm sorry. Let me know how terrible of a person I am and how terrible of an AI drawing it is. But if you're not, AI phobic and you find it to be hilarious that I generated Trevor Phillips, or I attempted to generate Trevor Phillips, and I got a Trevor Michael combination sipping tea, which is just tickles me silly, then I'm ecstatic because it's hilarious to me. You can kind of hear a little Cypher crying in the background. Wait, I said save. It did not save. Changes saved. Okay, so are the changes really saved? This is why this don't be acting stupid. Alright, let me just go back. Yeah, undo. It's supposed to be monetization on. Alright, come on. YouTube not trying to let me turn on monetization. Okay, it's on. So now if I click a different thing, I should be able to go back and see it. So I'm going back to live. Okay, it says it's on. It's like this every single time. At least I know the audio works. But now I'm actually just stuck waiting. So if you're in the chat, just drop a chat and say, yo, what's going on? I'm here on time. What about you? I'm gonna chat back and I'm gonna say, I'm here on time. We waiting for Elbow. He's locked on the throne. That's how I'll word it. That man is on the throne. Type in, where's Elbow? I talked to myself in the chat. I said, where's Elbow? And I responded to myself, stuck on the throne, I would assume. Should we call him? I do infamously call him. But he texted me. Let me grab my phone. Yeah, no, he texted me. He said he was, handling business. Taking the Browns to the Super Bowl. Dropping the kids off at the pool. But, I don't know. Man, I'm about to bug AJ. No. Don't. I'm be strong. I ain't gonna call an audible. Oh, what I can give you guys is a preview of what we're going to be talking about today. That's something I usually don't do, but I just got, like I said, kill time. So, we do our intro. We do our host guest intro. We do housekeeping, a little bit of housekeeping, telling you where you can like, comment, and subscribe, all of those things like that. Then we go straight into a baker's dozen. This week, I only have 4 news stories. I was working on them last night. Well, one of them I already kind of had, but I didn't work on. It's this new thing where I take the headline, and then to make sure that I'm not stuck, I take the article and I summarize it so I can have a little bit more to say about it. So that took some time, and then I was busy because I started working with an editor. So this is my first time working with an editor. We're going to see how that goes, which, by the way, I'm starting off wrong because I sent them the file and I didn't unlock the file. Like, I shared it to them via Google, but I forgot to turn on access for when you share it. So I'll go back and fix that after the pod because I'm live right now, even though I am here by myself. Might have been better off just starting the pod late. Might have been better off, but we're here live. This is how it is. You got to just go in. So for our news stories this week, we're going to talk about Jonathan Majors breaks down in tears while accepting the Hollywood Unlocks Perseverance Award. Then after that, we're going to talk about Days Gone studio Bend reiterates that a new IP is in the works and you are not getting a sequel to the lovely Days Gone. Then following that, we're going to talk about a 3-time world champion on getting inducted into the WWE Hall of Fame. And after that, we're going to close up that news segment, and we're going to talk about GTA Online locks a desired feature behind a GTA Plus paywall, raising concerns for GTA 6. And then after that, we go on to our dad joke segment. I got a very funny dad joke that may or may not get some laughs. Topic number 1, we're going to keep that GTA theme going. And we're going to talk about what feature do you want to see in GTA. Then after that, we're going to go into a little break. We're going to talk about sipping tea. That's kind of where we just ramble. I got a little rant going on. I got ready. Topic number 2 is kind of our would you rather question. That seems to be what we do every week. So it's who would you rather fight, Trevor Phillips, our thumbnail namesake, or Max Payne? Crazy question, right? Crazy. We'll see what the answers are. Then, and we break up the action with some ads, a little bit of ad time. Topic number 3, that's going to be Guess the Movie segment. And I got some GTA related questions. Some of them are easy. I'd say 80 to 90% of them are easy. There was only one that could be considered tricky if you haven't played GTA in a while and you're not hardcore studying it. Then after that, I have Fresh Off the Pot. That's where I look at some comments and I just say, hey, on this video, this person said this person said that. That's going to be pretty fun because I actually have it prepped and ready. So I was pretty much prepped. Then breaking up the action, we have Gunline. That is Elbow's celebrity segment. It talks about celebrities that got in trouble with the law. Then our topic of the show, and it's funny this is this topic of the show because this is actually the video that I'm working on, and the topic is which GTA character is the most sympathetic. So we're going to be talking about that on the podcast, and then I'm also going to be making a video about that, and that's with the video that I'm sending to my editor. So I'm excited for that to see how that comes out, and then that's it. I am probably going to call Elbow now, just because it's been about 12 minutes. So let's see if he's okay. If he's okay. Hold on, I can't roll my R's this early in the morning. Let me start over. Is he oh? That's the best you're gonna get from me. Yo, you okay? All right, I'm stalling, so I hope you listening to the video of me stalling. Log in the comment section. I'll send you the link to the video. You can just chat and talk about how you're stuck fighting terrorism. Yeah, I'm about to send you the link to the video right now. Oh, okay, alright. I already sent it. Alright, see you then. Yeah, folks. Just got off the phone with him. He says he's stuck. He's out here fighting commie bastards. Tisk. So I'm just stalling. I'm actually going to phone a friend. Now I'm calling my little brother. Now I'm calling him. Because now I need a partner. In the meantime, to help talk me through this. See if he's up. Now I'm waking folk up. 15 minutes in. I got to wake folk up. Yo, what you doing? Oh, man. I need you on the pod. Elbow is fighting terrorism right now, and I can't do this by myself. Yeah. He's out here fighting terrorism in the Desert Bowl. In the Thunderdome. Alright. There we go. So we called it. We phoned a friend, and now we're going to get somebody here because Elbow's too busy fighting terrorism in the Thunderdome. He's fighting commie bastards. There he is. Put my headphone on. Taking his headphone out. Hello, hello.
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Cool.
How you feeling this morning?
It's like a weird state though. Rested but still tired.
Okay, feel good, feel rested, but still tired. That means you got up earlier than probably your body was ready for, because you got some rest, but you still got a little bit of sleepies that you could be collecting, a little bit more Z's you could be resting on.
About 5 o'clock, I just was up, walked somehow to the living room, fell right asleep.
Okay.
As soon as I sat down, so I'm alright now.
Well, while we're here stalling for time, and now I have someone to bounce thoughts off, tell me, what did you think about SmackDown?
Oh, I meant to put in the group chat that we should do a special pod just to talk about wrestling stuff. But I like what was I going to say? I'm talking about the ending specifically. That was WWE is killing it with the endings.
I told my wife that they actually killed
script.
Paul Heyman because he sold that joint perfectly. He stood there like he was dead. He was dead.
Oh yeah, them bastards.
She was like, "Don't laugh at that." I was like, "Yo, he's dead." Because it was not just the referees. It looked like the announcers came up to him too, like, "Yo, I don't think he breathing. I think he actually hurt."
And I was concerned, like, because he's older. You know what I mean?
He old. He fell on the back of his head. He too big for that.
Table, I was like, and that's concrete fell on. And I was like, yeah, like he was like checking him like for real. I even gave him like real life checking.
All right, we got Elbow in finally. Elbow, how you feeling, man? You ready?
Yep, I'm good.
All right, here we go. Ahoy Maloy, mateys! Welcome back to Talking in Teacups, the serious topic show with not so serious people. I'm your host D-Cypher, joined alongside me. You know him, you love him, you make him late. It's Elbow.
You just said last week you were going to say it's good to be here with me today.
Well, I mean, I let you do your little talk. I introduce you first. You say, "Hey, what's up?" to the crowd. Then I'll say, "It's good to be here with you today." I gotta let you announce.
Good to be here with you today.
Well, it's good to be here with myself. Then also special guest phoned in a friend because Elbow was out here fighting terrorism in the Thunderdome. We got Dashy, aka Alpha Solo.
What's up?
It's good to be here with you today, good sir.
It's great to be here, my guy.
And if you didn't know, you can follow us on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, Pinterest, Threads, TikTok, all of the socials at Cypher's Pick Gaming. If you want to support the channel, you can go to patreon.com/Cypher's Pick Gaming. And don't worry, we got some lovely tiers. They're pretty balanced, and we appreciate the support. But if you can't do any of those things, that's okay. You can watch for free here on YouTube and Twitch. We do a live podcast every Saturday morning on time, whether we're here or not. If you missed it, that means it went live and you weren't there, specifically you. Older episodes are uploaded throughout the week. I actually have them set for clips now. It's pretty cool. They've been getting some traction. And then that's pretty much it. Going up next is going to be a baker's dozen. Sometimes stale, sometimes fresh out the oven. You can't go wrong with a baker's dozen. Like that? I gave a little tagline. Thought of that.
I actually loved that.
I accidentally, as I was saying it, I had the Safe Life Repair, Safe Life Replace thing in my head. I didn't mean for that, but that's what I had in my head. Alright. Story number 1. Starting things off. Jonathan Majors breaks down in tears while accepting the Hollywood Unlocks Perseverance Award. So you didn't know where I was going with that one. Jonathan Majors was honored with the Perseverance Award at the Hollywood Unlock Impact Awards. This is 6 months after his, we'll call it his conviction. I mean, that's what it is.
Yeah.
I'm just sugarcoating it a bit.
Heard that he was late for this award show. I thought he was someone running through the streets trying to get there on time.
That's funny. It's I can't see Michael Cole. I'm gonna just go back to wrestling for a second. When they say jokes, he keeps his composure. I can't keep my composure. Y'all break my character every time. 6 months after his conviction for domestic assault and harassment, during his emotional acceptance speech, Majors has acknowledged his imperfections and the challenges that he has faced, expressing gratitude for the support from his family and industry peers, despite his legal woes, which has led to his removal from Marvel, which hashtag bring Majors back. Majors emphasized the importance of perseverance and the support he received, ending his speech with a thank you to his daughters. Bring back Majors.
Hey, free that man.
Yeah.
Free that man.
If we can bring...
He did nothing wrong. He ran from that lately.
Yeah, if we can bring back the director of Guardians of the Galaxies, we should be able to bring back Majors.
Yeah, you know what? He's kind of like Martin Luther King. I don't know why, but I'm going to compare him to Martin Luther King.
He should play him in a movie. That'll get everybody back on his side.
It worked for Will. Will did that slave movie and white people accept him again.
I think it was more bad. Well, for me, it was Bad Boys. Bad Boys is like, oh, he's forgiven. I'm sorry, Chris Rock. He's forgiven. That joint was good.
Well, that's when black people forgive him.
Yeah.
That's when we forgive him. Well, we never was mad at him.
I was mad at him. He'd be slapping people. I was mad at him.
Why? He said a joke about his wife.
Yo. It's a joke. All right, wait, hold on. Elbow, you there? If somebody makes a joke about your wife, are you going to slap them?
Depends on what it is.
Okay, you're at a birthday party, and there's a stand-up comic or something of that nature, a clown, I guess, and he makes a joke about your wife, hair.
And you got history with your wife, too. They got past beef.
I wasn't even going to put that in there.
All right, look. It's different because they were at an award show. They're supposed to get made fun of. They know that there's a comedian there with them intention of making fun of them.
But now, say you laughing, because I feel like that's in your nature to do. You're a laughy person, and say your wife's not laughing. You look at her and you, I don't know where your smile goes, but go ahead. Now you in there. You look at her and she not laughing. What you doing?
I'm not gonna slap a guy, especially if I'm laughing. If I'm laughing, I mean the joke is funny.
I can't stay serious.
I'm not saying that was the right thing to do in that moment. He could have held it together. What I'm saying is, we all got mad at Jada because it seemed like she had his nuts in her purse, which made him go do that.
Mm-hmm.
So I was never mad at Will. It was like, all right, he felt like he had to defend his wife in some type of way. It wasn't the worst thing I've seen. White people was talking about it like, oh my goodness, he shot him. He stomped on him.
Then why don't you stand up and be a man? Talk about she got her nuts in her purse.
Well, stand up and be a man. Stand up and be a man and do what? Because he, in his mind, as Dashy's saying, he felt like he was standing up being a man by slapping Chris Rock. He thought that's what she wanted.
No, he should have slapped August Alsina.
Well, yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Moving right along with that one, Bend Studio, that's the Days Gone development studio, they reiterate that they're working on a new IP and says that it's not fair to fans to be continuously getting led false hope and poor information because some people out here have been scooping through the job hiring things and see that Sony Bend is working on a new game. And they say, ooh, Days Gone sequel. Days Gone is that biker game, really fun open world game. I believe there's zombies you go up against. And it never got a sequel, unfortunately. Sony said, the IP just wasn't strong enough, even though they brought it over to PC. But Bend Studio said, look, we're working on this new IP, and we don't like that other people are giving you guys false hope. This is a complete new IP, and if we have something to announce about a Days Gone sequel, it's going to come from us. Basically telling people, like, yo, stop trying to act like you know something that you don't know. That's what people have been doing.
Do you think it deserves a sequel?
Yes. I like open world games. I like zombie games, and it's really one of the few besides The Lost and the Damned that I would consider a biker game. It's really only those two games I can think of off the top of my head. It's The Lost and the Damned and Days Gone and
Road Rage.
What'd you say?
Road Rage.
Oh yeah, that is a biker game. Yep. Maybe Twisted Metal if you want to count that too.
Have you played Dying Light?
Dying Light, yes.
Open world zombie game.
Mm-hmm.
I would say this.
I didn't play Dying Light 2. And Days Gone is better. I got a preference towards third-person games. Dying Light's probably technically better, like graphically, mechanically, but I like third-person games, so I have a preference towards that. viewpoint.
And I will also say this as a fan of Left 4 Dead. I'm glad that they shut down these rumors right away instead of letting people live with the false hope.
Yeah, that's crazy. But even then, with Left 4 Dead, that was more so people just wish listing. Oh, we need Left 4 Dead 3 because the original developers, I want to say it's Turtle Rock or something like that. They went on to
Oh,
make, yeah, they went on to make what's the other zombie game that came out? The
Back
one,
for Blood.
yeah, Back for Blood. So there's like Valve not gonna let us make a third game. We might as well just make our own, which is what I assume Ben Studio is going to do because I don't think they're owned by Sony anymore. That part I have not fact checked because I know Sony was like, yeah, we like you guys, but if they're making a new IP, they're probably just like, we're going to basically do Days Gone but our own thing, or they can go in a completely different direction. Because did you know the people who made? Do you guys remember Killzone from the PS2 days?
yes.
They went in a completely different direction and they made Horizon Forbidden West. So people
Hmm.
can make different things like completely out of left field.
And that's why I hate about
Naughty
these
Dog.
Yeah,
publishers.
Naughty Dog
And
made
Naughty
Crash
Dog,
Bandicoot, and then they came out of
yeah,
nowhere with a banger, Jack and Dexter, and that was it.
these
That was the only thing they
publishers are
made.
holding back these
Nope.
developers.
Uncharted.
I know.
The publishers are holding back the developers because developers can make some good games, but instead they have them making stuff like Redfall or Suicide Squad, like instead of games that people actually want to play or actually want to
Goddamn,
make.
goddamn,
It's corporate greed, man.
Suicide Squad. That was crazy because you took a studio, Rocksteady, who's known for making single player open world action games, it was stealth action, and then you made them make a
The Arkham
open
series.
world like multiplayer looter shooter. That was like so not in their wheelhouse. Because all right, they didn't just make one game; they made three, and almost all three of them were loved. Maybe people didn't like Arkham Knight because of the Batmobile shit, but I still like that. And
I like
Arkham Knight
Arkham
has
Knight.
great graphics. Well, the thing I don't like about Arkham Knight, if I'm being completely 100% with you, is they piped up Arkham Knight, and this is the studio, possibly the publisher, but I'm gonna
I don't,
blame the
yeah.
studio. Oh, this is a completely original character, and then I'm making that face like, you sure? He has a backstory tied to Batman. Say it again. Somehow he was betrayed. And he got a military team with him.
That's
That one's not too familiar, but it was like he ended up being someone that we already know and you could have predicted. I'm not gonna spoil it because some people still haven't played it,
I
like
mean,
my friend
this
Casey.
game is 10 years old at this point.
Well, look, he was Robin, and I thought that was corny, and it was revealed way too early in the thing, like maybe first or second act, and I'm like, that was whack. Why'd y'all make it seem like, oh, you gotta play it to find out who he is, when it felt like, okay, is he a completely original character? Because you see him with his military forces, and he's stepping to you like, yeah, Batman, I ain't playing that ish with you, bro. And it's like, all right, bet.
Second act is not too early.
I don't remember if it's first or second act because the game's 10 years old now, or 9 years old. Came out
I mean,
2015.
Harry became. Wait, sorry, never mind. Like the spoilers, spoilers.
Oh,
Is
that
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 is
was
that a Harry Potter spoiler? I'm sure that's fine.
Yep,
That's old too.
yep.
Spider-Man.
Wait, Spider-Man 2. Don't tell me about that. Don't tell me about that. I still haven't beaten that. Shame on me. All right. Next news story. Three-time world champion on getting inducted into the Hall of Fame, Rey Mysterio, he's reflected, and he said that when Triple H or Hunter approached him for his proposal for the introduction, he said, whoa, 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 I'm happy, but I'm not ready to retire. Also, the induction took place in Los Angeles, which is close significance to Rey Mysterio, and he says, I want to continue to be active because I'm not ready to retire, and he's going to be facing his son on WWE Raw. So we want to celebrate and honor Rey Mysterio. 50.
Hey man, shout out Rey Mysterio, my
Who the
childhood
heck is
hero,
his
man.
son?
His son is called Dirty Dominic Mysterio, and that's really Eddie Guerrero's son, but it's
Yeah,
Rey
that
Mysterio's
What?
son. Yeah,
Eddie and
What the
Ray
heck
had
is
that
going on?
match 20 years ago.
yeah. So Eddie and Rey Mysterio had to fight over custody for Dominic.
What?
Mm-hmm.
Yo, wrestling got crazy when I stopped watching.
Oh yeah, you missed it.
But shout out to Ray, man. He needs to retire though. I mean, he don't need to retire because he can still go, which is crazy because he's been wrestling for as long as I've been alive, longer than that actually. So I'm feeling it. But at some point, you gotta stop being a deadbeat.
Yeah.
Well, his kids are grown now. His kids are grown. It don't matter.
Do you remember the TV show Mucha Lucha?
Yeah. Lucha, 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 lucha. It's a way of
I always
life.
I always get reminded of that when I watch Rey Mysterio.
I never seen You made me think of what's the joint with damn it, Jack Black. I
Jack
never
Black,
seen Nacho
Nacho Libre.
Libre. Yeah, I never seen
Nacho
Nacho Libre.
Libre.
I just remember the trailer, Nacho. But yeah, that's another one too.
That's
If
crazy.
if
Nacho
we ever
Libre.
do an in-person podcast, please believe I'll be wearing a luchador mask because I think they're really cool. If you get the
Yo,
right
can we talk
design.
about old
Don't do that.
Hollywood?
No, it'll look
You're
like a
gonna
ski
look like
mask.
a scrapist.
Oh,
No, you're gonna look like a scrapist.
yeah.
That's right.
What if it's like a sick design though? It's like, oh, this joint kind of this the drip. Like if my outfit matches it too.
It was a Rey
Don't do
Mysterio
that.
mask. Yeah.
No, all right. I think a Rey Mysterio. Elbow doesn't know. Rey Mysterio mask might be fire with the right colors, like some red and black with a white trim around it. He don't know.
They got some cool ones.
Yeah,
Wait, so this game here, you're mining this world for its natural resources, but you didn't have to kill the inhabitants yet.
correct. We're on a what's it called? A planet. And we're terraforming it. It's called Terra Plan B. I forgot the name of it now, but yeah.
You should have to kill the natives. It would be better.
Well, it's like space exploration. You found an empty planet, so you're just getting the minerals. There's no organic life on that planet. There's no organic life.
Ooh.
There's another game called Starship Troopers. I forgot the subtitle to it, but Starship Troopers, where you're trying to liberate these planets of bugs, even though you're secretly mining the resources.
Yeah. Have you ever read Starship Troopers or seen the movie?
I've seen the movie, yeah.
Yeah, that's the whole movie.
They tried to make it seem like it's a bug problem, like, oh, these bugs, man. But it really, like, these bugs are sitting on oil. How can we make an excuse to kill these bugs? Man, tell them these bugs eat babies. Oh, yeah, we gotta kill these bugs. That's funny.
Goddamn Republicans.
Last news story of the day. GTA Online locks a well-requested feature behind a GTA Plus paywall, raising some concerns for GTA 6. So, GTA Online has introduced a newly requested feature called the Vinewood Club app, and that was included in that new update, the bottom dollar bounties, and it allows GTA Plus members, not regular members, to request vehicles, claim business earnings without having to travel there, replenish ammo all through the in-game phone, and that's what most people was requesting instead of having to drive around different businesses to collect their funds and XYZ. But they locked it, like I said, behind that paywall of that monthly subscription, and now people are saying
this was the subscription that the developer was talking about, huh?
And now people are saying, oh shoot, GTA 6 is going to be a shit show because you've locked all these features behind GTA Plus. You slick. You think you slick anyway. So yeah, look forward to that in GTA 6. You're going to need GTA Plus.
Idiots are still going to buy it too.
Yep.
They're still going to spend their money on it.
Yeah, it's one of those things.
We ain't going to do better because nobody going to learn.
Yeah, it was one of those things because I was trying to work on a video for top 10 games that sold in the United States for first half of 2024, kind of copying off of GameRanks. At least I think they do stuff like that still. And I saw NBA was still on there. So on Reddit, the comments underneath it, people was like, and this is NBA 2K24, which came out last year. They was like, even though this game gets reviewed poorly every year, it still tops the charts. And it was Call of Duty up there and Madden as well. They was like, those games basically print money at this point, no matter how upset you may be at them.
It's a staple at this point in pop culture.
I agree.
Or in some form of pop culture.
Yeah, back when I was working video game retail, those 3 games would sell every single time, and my store was stationed in the ghetto. So, people was buying.
Man, that's my neighborhood.
That's the ghetto. That's just what casual. This is for ultra casuals. That's all that is. Some just kick back and forth mindlessly.
All right, Dashy and Elbow, I got a dad joke for you guys. What kind of car does a sheep like to drive? A Lamborghini. All right, anybody got a counter dad joke before I go on to our topic number 1?
I feel like my jokes are way dirtier than yours. I tried to do a regular the one last week. I hate them.
Do a dirty joke. It's okay.
Alright, so there are 2 priests driving. Police pull them over. Police tells the guys, hey, we're looking for 2 child molesters. Priest says, we'll do it.
That's
okay.
I was like, no, that's a
It took me a second to get it.
I get it, but maybe it was delivery. I just didn't. It wasn't.
That was funny.
Why do
That's crazy.
orphans
I'm not
like to
gonna
play
say.
GTA? Because it's the only time they're wanted.
Oof.
Yes.
Yikes.
Okay, so it's dirty jokes. Okay, that's what
God.
gets a laugh out of him. He likes dirty jokes or inappropriate jokes. Got it. All right. I saw that and I didn't want to read that, and then I see you got to read that. That's the one people want. All right, here we go. Topic number 1: what features do you want to see in the upcoming GTA 6? Or what small feature? Like it could be a big thing, small thing, whatever. Like what do you want to see in GTA 6 feature wise?
So what I
I want
want,
to
they're
rap.
not gonna have. You want to rap
Yeah, we're gonna be in Florida. Why not? Make SoundCloud music.
because you're gonna get shot. All rappers in Florida get shot.
Hey, that's what they doing down there in Jacksonville.
RIP. Somebody
Oh,
just died with weird hair. I think he was a Florida rapper.
Coolio.
Julio.
Coolio. That damn, you guys are on it. Yep.
Oh, and you want to talk about self-snitching? Ace, the dude that he was in a rival gang with, he put out a song yesterday called "Game Over."
I mean, Coolio. So it
Oh shit.
in my research of trying to know who Coolio is, he did make a song rapping about it's like story time on my dead ops or something like
When
that.
I
So
see you.
he did
No,
make a crazy song.
Listen,
when I see you,
history.
which is the best
Yeah,
song.
the history of the Jacksonville rival, like these are cousins, mind you, that's beefing on rival gangs, killing each other, trying to set up team death matches.
Oh, I didn't know
Who
they
put
was
out
So,
that
cousins.
song
Damn.
yesterday?
not, some of them are cousins. I don't know,
Who,
I mean,
but
that's
who put out that
terrible.
song yesterday?
what you say?
Who put out that song yesterday? It wasn't Young and Ace, was it?
Uh, Lemonades put out who I smoke, which started it.
Yeah, that
Julio
was
put
Young and
out
Ace.
when I
That was
see
Young
you.
and Ace.
Yeah, then Julio responded with "When I See You," and then Julio died last week, and then Ace the same day put out a song called "Do It," and then yesterday he put out a song called "Game Over"
I
with
haven't
a
heard
bottle
this
of
Game
Don
Over
Julio.
song, bro. I'm gonna have to look at this, yo. I'm gonna
I'm
have to
so
look at
mad
this
because
song.
it's heat. It's heat. that that and the "Do It" song, they both fire. I'm mad that it's fire.
I will be listening
The
after
Rico
this one.
case is coming soon, but that's why I want to do that and Grand Theft Auto so I can just create that.
What I want they will not have, and I honestly think they shouldn't do it. Maybe another game can, and that's a destructive environment.
Oh yeah, they're not gonna do that because they would
That's a lot
blame.
better.
Oh, PS5 can't handle that, and it would be like you
Oh,
would need it to
PS5 can
be
handle it.
300 gigabytes. Not with the graphic details that the game is going to be having. The game is going to either
And
look like Red Dead 2 or look better, and you got to be worried if it looks better than Red Dead 2. It's like, well, damn, how hot is your console going to get?
that's another thing too. They need to stop making games for the PS4 and 360 or whatever game, or
Oh yeah,
Xbox
One,
series,
One.
whatever.
Yeah,
Yeah, no, Xbox Series.
no, it's one.
Okay,
Xbox One. Like, they need this. It's over. If you don't have a new console, oh well. Suck this up.
they're going to
Just
still
get
make
one
the
for
sports games because they don't really like you said, they're casual, but I think as far as Grand Theft Autos, they're done with that. Like major games, they're mostly done with that. But as far as sports
I hope
games,
so.
it's because you can just turn the graphics up and down, so they can easily milk both markets.
I hate the industry.
But yeah, feature wise, I want to be able to like fly to another city. If you consider that a feature, like if
How
you're
many
not,
cities do you think they should have?
well, ideally, I want them to have three. I know they're only going to have
Three would be
one.
perfect.
I know they're only going to
Three
have
would be
one,
perfect.
but I would love to be able to fly to like, if I'm going to be
All
Vice
right,
City's the
so
west east coast. I want to be able to go to the west coast, even if the map is
they
like
dropped
empty.
they dropped this video of Vice City. If they drop another trailer like at the end of the year and they're in like Liberty City, yo, dudes would go crazy. This game
They
was so
would go crazy. I'd go crazy. But from the little bit that we've seen, I suspect it's only Vice City, and to me, that's just a bit disappointing. Give me, I mean, if you give me Cuba, that's okay. That's kind of like how Red Dead 2
Ooh,
gave you.
nobody want no damn Cuba.
What about Texas?
I would love it. That's another city. Give me another city that I can fly
Like
to.
Dallas or something.
Also, Rockstar seems pretty good with New Orleans. I would be cool with also
Mm.
New Orleans
Yeah,
because Saint Denis is awesome, and they should name it Saint Denis.
yeah. I'm like I said, I want to see just
Hey,
another city to be
come to
able to
Philly.
fly to. Philly would be great. I was gonna make that a
Philly,
topic
Chicago, and
like
Baltimore.
what cities
It's
should
not
GTA
different
go
enough.
to. Yeah,
It's
exactly.
not different enough. It's very similar to New York. It's
To
not
Liberty
different enough.
City. Yeah, it's very similar to Liberty City. You got underground trains and above ground trains. Just think of GTA 4 and then
Just a
pretend.
bit more artsy and more historic looking overly.
Yeah,
You
and
can play
it's
off of
less like
that.
industrial. Like New York is kind of industrial, but
Yeah,
it's similar
it's
enough
more
to
colonial.
where it's similar enough to where you don't want to make it. They would be better off making a different city, like you said, like Houston or
Chicago,
yeah.
Detroit.
No,
Well, Detroit
Detroit.
and
I
Philly
feel
kind
like
of,
yeah, I must say I feel like Detroit would be close to it
yeah,
too.
or same metropolitan area. Right?
All right, coming up next, we have sipping tea. So, if it's your first time, this is just where we rant about whatever's on our mind. We get it off our chest. I'll start it off so you can get a feel for what it is. It could be good or bad. So, recently I went to a vacation. We went to Mount Pocono, and everything was fine. The resort was chilling, but the food, the gosh darn food. Now, if you know me, you know I'm a big guy. I'm a hefty guy. I like to eat, and I just wasn't feeling any food. The only thing that tasted good was the French fries, the burger. First day I went to the restaurant called Belux. I said, man, burn my burger. I'm okay with it because, you know, they have policies like, oh, yeah, we're not allowed to put it on the grill twice. I'm like, burn it. It's good. I'm cool. If you don't burn it, I'm sending it back. So he gave me the fries and the burger that come with it. The burger was not well done. I was so disappointed, man. I'm like, dang. I did not send it back, though, because I was kind of bluffing. He called my bluff, and I ain't sent it
What was
back.
it, rare?
No, it
Medium
wasn't
rare?
rare. It was just regular cooked, but I don't like it regular cooked. I like to grill, and when I grill, I char my stuff or burn it if you wish to call it that. So I like that
Burn
little
it,
bit of yeah,
burn all the flavor out of it.
correct. Yep, 100%. Burn all the flavor out of it till it's just no nutrients left, like cardboard. And they didn't do that, and I was disappointed. Then we went and grabbed this pretzel. It's called a Bavarian pretzel or something like that. I had no problem with it. It was a little bit doughy. The wife was like, "Oh, this thing's trash." What else did we get? We got something else, and I don't remember. Oh, the sushi. I was fine with the sushi. It was a little weird. They cooked the salmon in the sushi. I've never had sushi roll wrapped up where the fish inside of it is cooked. It was fine. I was really hungry, so I like sushi, but I've never had salmon actually cooked in a roll. That was different.
Well, you ever had uh what the hell do you call it?
Oh, shrimp
Tempura?
tempura. Yeah. I had shrimp tempura.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's a staple. I never had where the salmon's cooked. That is like weird. But like I said, it was fine. I was hungry, so that part I'm not gonna complain with. But the only thing that they could consistently get right was the French fries. Everything else, oh, their pizza. That's what it was. I don't like pizza where the cheese don't taste like nothing, but it's extra thick, and you bite into it, and it's like what? It's this cheese has no flavor. It's just glue. It just feels like
Where
glue.
were you eating?
Oh,
Mount
man.
Pocono. Oh, it's called Kalahari Resort.
You're up in Kalahari.
Yeah. Yo, food is trash. Sorry, Kalahari. Then they try to
Never.
charge me for a $5 Cliff Bar. I was looking at my, I'm a finance guy. I'm looking at my invoice, and I'm like, what is this? They talking about, yeah, you took a Cliff Bar from the room. I'm like, no, the hell I didn't. I don't even know what a Cliff Bar is. A goddamn Cliff Bar. Yeah, they just trying to
Cliff
get
Bar
me.
is crazy.
They just trying to get me.
$5 for a Cliff Bar is
Oh yeah, they
nuts.
popcorn was $7. So what they do is in your room, on top of the microwave, they have an assortment of beautiful looking snacks and gourmet popcorn, cheddar popcorn, popcorn with broken up pieces of Oreos, which I've made at home and it's disgusting. Anybody who eats that is weird and they got cavities. And they had gummy bears, gummy worms, and these little fancy waters called Pure Life. And like next to it, they have a piece of
Bro,
paper.
one second, really quick. How
You're
do
like
your
a fan.
truck not get attacked by the natives?
No, there's no bugs. There's no bugs.
There should be Fremen popping up out of the sand and
Oh,
killing the drivers.
Dash! If you don't know, he's talking about the game that's on screen. And yeah, now you make me want to play Dune Spice Wars, because you definitely make me want to play that.
You feel stuck on you calling pure life fancy water.
Well, it came in a nice, cool looking bottle. Not a fan of Pure
The
Life. I don't drink Pure Life. If anything, I think
that's
Fiji
the
is
Shoprite
fancy.
brand. That's one of those. Yeah, Fiji
Wait,
fancy.
that's a ShopRite brand? Oh, they trying to get me. That bottle on that piece of paper, it said like $7 for that bottle. Oh, I knew they was trying to get. Everything else was repackaged with Kalahari Resort on it, but the water bottle they couldn't repackage, so they didn't take the label off. I knew they was trying to scheme. Everything was
Yeah, they
overpriced
got
too,
to do
but
that one.
it is what it is on that.
They got to do that one, bro.
Yeah.
Tap water.
That joint did not include. I don't want to keep ragging on it, but it didn't include like you know how you go to a hotel or resort, you get like free breakfast in the morning. It didn't include that. That was like $35 per person every day if you wanted breakfast.
Continental.
Yeah, continental.
Dang.
Yep.
I don't know. I was thinking about going to Poconos for my birthday. Kind of.
I invited this bum, folks. If you want to know, I invited this
I
bum.
had-
He thought I can't go in the middle of the week, dog.
Yeah, you got
If
work.
I had, yeah, I'm about to say if I had a chance to, schedule it out, you know what I'm saying? It was a
Oh
lot
yeah, it
better.
was last minute. Yeah, I forgot it was last minute too. We supposed to go like
Like,
two. We supposed to go like 2 weeks
let's
ago.
go to the Poconos for 5 days tomorrow. Like, bro,
No, we supposed to go 2 weeks ago, but Lil Cypher had got sick. But that's my rant, and like I said, it's good and bad stuff mixed in there. So Dashy, you're our guest. Let me see if you got one charged up, and we'll give Elbow some time to think about something.
Um,
oh, I know
it's
more.
not really a rant, but I have a question. This is sort of a rant. Did y'all watch that debate, the presidential debate?
I turned it off.
Not really. I saw some highlights.
We, as a country, are doomed. We might as well pack it up. It's over.
What
It
else?
was a nice run. This is just sad because they did not care.
Yeah, they too old. They were sounding so boring. They
Not even boring. They just. I saw clips and whatever, and Biden was struggling to finish a sentence, and it was Trump's turn to speak. He said, "Yeah, I don't know what he said, and I don't think you know what he said either."
That's the saying. They too old. It's so boring. Somebody had to play it on
We are
TikTok.
a leftist side. I'm over this. I'm over this, man. I'm running for president. If y'all care for actual change, vote for me.
I don't want no
Make sure-
change. I
make
just
sure
want the
you wear-
government to not fuck with me.
Make sure you wear a vest. If I ever run for president, I gotta wear a vest.
I'm walking around like Daft Punk. You heard Constrain. I'm not. This is sad, bro. Like my son can run this country better than me. He lose 2 grades. I don't know.
No,
we're
little
doing-
Dashy too happy. We need somebody with some war wounds. We don't need a happy motherfucker being president. Happy people
Right
make
about
bad policies. No
I don't
taxes
want
for
nobody
nobody.
making a bunch of changes. Every time they try to make a change, they screw over the black community.
Well, that's just the nature of this country, unfortunately.
Yeah, so just
Well,
leave
we
us
need to
alone.
get my younger-
Leave our
we need to get a
taxes,
younger
lower our
president,
taxes,
like-
and leave us alone.
Even if the nigga is racist, this is a younger president in general, somebody that just represents what America is now.
Well, let me introduce you to our good piece of shit, Ron DeSantis. He's a young guy, and he's definitely
No, fuck that
racist.
guy.
He
He's
says,
not that young.
let me tell
Fuck
you
that
what he
guy.
said. He said, let me tell you about slavery. Slavery wasn't so bad. We taught these black folks some new skills. They never knew how to pick cotton. We taught them how to pick cotton. So slavery can't be that bad.
This is
reminds
100%
me-
cannot be true.
100%
He
true.
said that. He said that. He said that. Just like Trump was saying, immigrants are coming and taking black jobs. Like, what the fuck is a black job? What? They're taking Hispanic jobs. They're taking. What do you mean? What is a Hispanic job? Farming, plumbing.
When I read the Ron DeSantis thing, normally I'm a gaming channel, but that made me put like a little post on all my socials. I'm like, I don't even get into politics, but this shit is dangerous. The other thing he was saying about that was he was trying to whitewash and change history because, that's what people of that nature do. They try to change history. So he wanted to change it so that little white kids didn't have to feel bad about slavery. So he was saying, well, it wasn't. He said either we should stop teaching it so people don't know about it, or we should just change the narrative and say it wasn't so bad because they learned new skills.
No. White kids don't have to feel bad about slavery. They never had no goddamn slaves. Just tell the truth about it.
Even if they feel bad, that shows that they have empathy. So I don't care if they feel bad. It's okay to feel bad about things. When I learned about
They don't have to feel guilty.
No, yeah, guilty's different. When
Yeah,
I learned
that's
about,
different,
you remember when we was in high school and they had the child soldiers thing, Invisible Children? I shed a tear.
Yes.
But I'm a crybaby, so I shed a tear about everything. But I felt bad about that because these was child soldiers. Invisible Children was the name of the documentary. And so, yeah, it's okay
I
to feel
remember
bad.
that. Was that? I feel like that was Toy's first week at our school.
Of course you remember that part. Folks, who he's talking about is this, I'm going to just say Daddy. Let's just keep it as that. And that's all he remembers is that. Instead of what we learned in class, he remembered, damn, that was Toy's first day. I remember that day. I can't even transition. Who?
No, y'all remember back in 2020 during the protests and stuff, white people, it was a group of white people that just got in front of a group of black people and started kneeling and apologizing.
No, I remember the undercover, like the white people that was acting like they was part of BLM and they was breaking shit. I remember that, and they was caught. They was like, whoa, he not with us. He not with us. He out here trying to make us look crazy. And they was like, shut up. And he was wearing masks so you wouldn't see. I remember that. And they was trying to do a false flag, John. There's black people breaking stuff too, but it was a false flag operation to make BLM just look like a bunch of crazy looters.
Yeah, that was.
Well, they were looting.
Well, they weren't sorely the purpose of looting. Some people did take the thing.
Nigga, maybe not downtown. They was looting up here on 52nd on the Deuce. That was all black people. I saw that.
Fair enough. Fair
enough.
Yeah, and as Chris Rock would say, it's a big difference. Yeah, so fair enough on both points. On both points, for sure. It was a mixture of both, and that's the problem.
You know what happened is they start looting downtown. Niggas said, "Oh, they looting downtown." Oh, I'm looting. Like, bro. So yeah, I would say the white people definitely kicked it off, but black people just started rubbing their hands like Birdman in the background.
I mean, I ain't mad at that because fuck it, that's what we're doing.
Maybe to the Apple store, sure, why not? But not to the 52nd Street because that's all black stores. So doing it to there was
I don't know
dumb.
about all black stores.
Oh yeah. But
gentrified area now.
Well, I don't think it's gentrified, but I remember going there as a kid. It was a lot of Asian cell phone stores, so I think that's probably what he means. Like, it's not all black.
Well, my childhood block, there's a lot more people that don't look like me that live there now.
That block got
if you go there now, it looks
skinny.
like a completely different, almost a completely different neighborhood.
Mm-hmm. On Walnut Street, yeah, for sure.
That too.
Oh yeah, that Elbow. What is your rant for the week?
All right, so I'm gonna keep my rant short and sweet. Also, I would like to make an observation. You couldn't get your trucks to deliver to that station, so you cut the game off and rage quit.
I did, and I'm mad that you noticed that and knew what was going on. Because the problem was the tutorial was so quick, so I got it the first time because the tutorial holds your hand. Then when it lets go of your hand, I'm like, damn, I cannot get... Shut up. You already saw it. You already described it. I couldn't get it to deliver, so I turned it off. It's 100% true.
My rant's going to be short and sweet. On Thursday, I got picked for jury duty, and I lost my kickball championship. That was one of my worst days in a long time. So, yeah.
All right, then.
Oh, you in a kickball league? I want to sign up.
You want to sign up to our kickball league?
Yeah.
Well, we just lost the championship, so it's going to be a little while before we play again. But when we do, I'm going to hit you up.
Yeah, I'll be there next season.
All
right, topic number 2. Who would you rather fight, Trevor Phillips or Max Payne?
Trevor.
I don't know.
Trevor's still a human, kind of. You can, get him in the head, and he would die. Max Payne, he's got, if you shoot him in the head twice, he can take painkillers, be totally fine. He's got this little slow down move. He can, dive away from you, slow down time, and hit you with, 2 Desert Eagles. Boom, 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 boom. You're going to die.
Trevor got that psychotic rage, though, where he heals.
Yeah, but if you get the drop on him, he's dead. If you can't get the drop on Max Payne, you can be bop, bop. He's going to, slow down time, shoot you with the Desert Eagle. Boom, boom, boom.
I'm going to go with Trevor then. I never played Max Payne. I just know that he's nasty.
Yeah, he's really good. Maybe you might have a chance against older Max Payne, where he's a little bit more slower.
Are they using guns, or they just?
They're using they're using guns. They're using guns for sure.
Oh, it's over. Either way, I'm dead.
Well, if that's the case, then I'm gonna go with Max Payne because at least it'll be quicker because he got slow motion. So he's already shot me. By the time I'm even able to react, I'm already dead. So have mercy.
That's fair.
You know what I actually haven't watched in a while is the Max Payne movie of Mark Wahlberg. I don't remember if it's good or bad. Don't tell me. I want to be surprised.
That's fair.
I'm assuming it's bad.
I had that on DVD. I haven't watched it in forever, and I lost that DVD, but I definitely had it. But yeah, I'm picking Max Payne just because ended quick. Just I already know you're going to jump. Because when he jumps, he does it. He might even just have the ability to slow down time when he's standing. It's been a while since I played the games, but I remember playing the most recent one. And when I would jump, it would be slow motion. And that jump was crazy.
I think you have
Trevor
to
might
jump,
hurt you.
but it's so slow. It's like like you can release like 2 clips like in one freaking jump.
Yeah, crazy. All right, ad time. This podcast is brought to you by CyphersPit.com, your news from the nerdy side of the internet. All right, topic number 3. It's time for Guess the Movie. I got some Grand Theft Auto related trivia because I didn't do the AI art. Well, I did, but I did it for the thumbnail. So you guys are going to compete against each other, and same as last time, just shout out your answer. And it's 10 questions.
Is it on screen?
No, this one won't be on the stream.
Oh, okay.
All right, so because I think some of the answers are too easy, I won't read off the multiple choice. You just shout it out if you know it, okay?
Yeah.
All
Well,
right.
that's sometimes. You'll never read out the multiple choice.
Yeah, that is true.
Okay, gotcha.
In which year was the original Grand Theft Auto game released?
96.
97.
Okay, we got 196, 197. The
Oh,
answer...
no. 95.
90, okay. The answer is 97. Oh, you were almost there. You were almost there.
Get wrecked. Wait, so did I win that one because I was closer?
Well, he said 95, so he was a year... Oh, yeah, he was farther. Yep. Yeah, you would get closer. You would get that point.
God damn it, I should have never changed my answer. All
All right.
Go with your first gut, please.
Go with your gut, baby.
That's right. Which city is the primary setting for Grand Theft Auto 3?
Liberty City.
I mean, you both got it. Elbow got it first, but yeah, you both got it. Who is the main protagonist in Grand Theft Auto Vice City?
Tommy for City.
Dashy gets that one. But you both got the point, yeah.
his lag is worse than mine. Is better than mine. My lag is worse.
Actually, to be honest, I said that last one first, but I let you have it.
Which actually, to make this even better, let me put the thumbnail on there. All right, which Grand Theft Auto game introduced the character of Trevor Phillips?
5.
Yeah. I know I couldn't say 5.
5, yeah. What is the name of the fictional state in which Grand Theft Auto San Andreas?
San Andreas.
I didn't even finish saying it, but yes, it is San Andreas. That's like you don't know Jack. You already knew the answer. It's locked in. All right. Which Grand Theft Auto game was the first to feature online multiplayer gameplay?
4.
Grand Theft Auto 4.
I think Dashy said that one first. It sounded like Dashy's voice. Whoever just said 4 out loud was there.
Yeah, it was me.
That was me.
You said the whole title. I just said 4.
I said 4.
So you both
Grand
get
Theft
it.
Auto 4.
Yeah. All right, so you both get it. Who? Yeah, I got stuff making me laugh. Who is the main antagonist in Grand Theft Auto 5?
There's a lot. It's like Martin. Who's that guy? Martin something.
One of them is Tommy, the business dude. The FBI or the FIB.
FIB guy. Yeah, but there is no main antagonist. There's a bunch of antagonists. But I would say if you have one main antagonist, it's the guy Martin.
Merriweather.
He's the rich guy.
Is one of them.
All right, we got elbows locked in. Dashy, lock one in.
I'm gonna say the FIB.
I don't remember which one is FIB versus CIIA. So the answer is Devin Weston and Steve Haynes. So either or would have been fine.
Devin Weston.
Yeah. I don't remember if he's the CIA because it's the FIB guy, and then you kill him, and then it's the CIA guy. Yeah. Like you kill him at his house. Well, if you choose the death answer, the death wish ending. All right. I
think everybody chose Death Wish.
Yep. What is the name?
I didn't at first.
I didn't at first because I didn't know what was going on. And then I loaded up a save and fixed it. I was like, why the fuck am I killing Trevor? Like, why would I kill Trevor? What is the name?
You just be clicking stuff. Hurry up. Get through this. You just clicking X.
No, I thought Death Wish would literally just end the game. So I was like, I'm not picking Death Wish.
I thought that was Franklin. That's why I'm not killing Franklin.
I thought Death Wish was in the game, so I was like, I'm not picking that.
No, I thought you were Franklin. You either got to pick to choose kill Michael or kill Trevor.
Yeah, and I
Yeah,
thought
he
Death Wish
said
would
he
get
tried
all
to
of you
call us.
killed, so I'm like, I don't want that ending.
Yeah.
So I just picked
Well,
the
Death Wish would get all of you killed in real life, but this is Grand Theft Auto.
yeah. So
Yeah,
that's what made me accidentally kill Trevor, because like I like Michael more. Trevor's been kind of he all extra, like just chill, bro.
yeah, Michael
I
turned his life
betrayed you.
around.
Now,
Family love.
to be fair, we're gonna talk about it in time number 4. We did betray. Well, not we. Michael did betray Trevor, so there's precedence for that.
Betray Trevor. I mean, he had to get the hell out of
15
there.
years ago.
He killed
10 years ago.
what's the blonde guy with the
Brad.
yeah, Brad, and he told Bradley
He
he was
had
alive.
to fake his own death.
That's a backstab move, bro. That's a backstab
No,
move.
Brad.
He didn't kill Trevor. I should have shot his ass.
Yeah, he didn't kill Trevor. All right, what is the name of the in-game radio station that plays rock music in Grand Theft Auto Vice City?
Shoot. Is it Wave FM? No, it's not Wave FM. Shoot.
Come on, Dashy, you win this too.
I don't know. I'm trying to think. I have no clue.
I don't
Rock and
remember
roll
the rock station.
or-
I'm just gonna go Wave FM
Yeah.
just because I know that that's definitely a station.
That's fair.
So I got like a 1 out of 12 chance.
I'm gonna just say rock the 80s album.
Rock the 80s? All right, the answer is V-Rock. So, you guys...
V-Rock.
Yeah, V-Rock. You guys were way off. I
Well, I
mean,
had
Dashy
Rock
was
in my
closer.
name.
Yeah, Dashy was closer. All right. What vehicle is famously associated with Grand Theft Auto 3?
The cheetah.
No, not the cheetah. It's like the little convertible. I mean, not the shit. What the hell is it called?
The John with
It's funny because I got the answer right here in front of my face.
Dude, I'm gonna kill myself and I know this. It's got the stripe down the middle. It's the convertible. Oh my god!
It's funny because Elbow knows it. He just don't know the name of it. Dashy, you better join it. He just gave you a hint.
Oh
I can
man,
visualize it.
dude.
That's why I said cheetah. It's not visualize it.
No, Cheetah has a hard top, no soft top.
Yo, what's the name of this car?
The other tone.
I'm gonna tell you what it's not, and that'll help you out. It's not the Infernus. It's not the Comet. It's not the Saber Turbo. That leaves
Banshee.
Banshee. There it is.
Banshee. Bro, is it the Banshee?
It's the Banshee. Yes,
Yeah,
there it is.
it is.
Yep, it's the Banshee.
Oh my god, thank you. I'm like, bro, what the hell is it? When he said cheetah, I'm like, it's something like that, but it's not it. That's not it.
Just one letter before it. Yeah. All right. What is the name? This is the easiest one. What is the name of the fictional gang led by Carl Johnson?
Lost.
Grove
Grocery families.
Yeah.
Crap.
Thanks for playing, folks. You win a stupid prize.
I like stupid prizes.
Play them stupid games, get them stupid prizes. All right. Fresh off the pot. This time, I actually have some fresh off the pot stuff we can dissect and discuss. So we did a story on the May 18th episode of Talking to Teacups. We talked about Cillian Murphy will return for 28 years later. And someone corrected me because in the video, I said that he was British.
Yeah, you said he was British, but he was actually Irish. And
Yeah,
then
he's
they
Irish.
said, hey, yeah, you already did this last week.
No, somebody else commented. That was recent. They just said he's Irish. I'm going to keep getting comments about that because people would love to correct you. And yeah, I goofed up, guys. I'm sorry. I did goof up. That's on me. In our Ghostbusters Frozen Empire.
Banshee,
You said what?
it's a fucking Banshee.
In our Ghostbusters Frozen Empire review, someone commented trash, lol. Love your video though. Thanks for your input. And another person commented, this film is a mess. So, they said 3 out of 10.
Shout out to y'all.
I like the movie, but I can totally understand if you're a fan of the movie why it butchered it. Because I was a fan of X-Men, and I felt like X-Men 3, The Last Stand, butchered Cyclops and a lot of things. So I understand having the thing you love butchered, but I'm not a big fan of Ghostbusters. So.
You have no idea. Unless you're an Artemis Fowl fan, you have no idea.
You told us about that on a podcast, but quickly give us a recap of how bad they butchered that character.
Dude, it wasn't even him. It was just a whiny little kid, dude. Artemis Fowl, he shows no emotion. He's a cold, calculated criminal. He's a thief. They made this Artemis Fowl a crybaby hero? Artemis Fowl's not a hero. He's a thief. His whole family are thieves. There have been thieves for generations, and now this guy doesn't want to steal. He wants to be a good guy and a hero. What the heck? And that's just his character. Don't even get me started on the story. I'm not going to get into this. I'm not going to get into this. You got me started.
There was a what's the name? Jim Carrey did a series of unfortunate events, and I felt like that movie butchered it because it took the first three books. Like they could have did a whole Harry Potter thing where you got three movies, but they took the first three books and smashed it into one movie, and it was more sillier than I picked up on from reading the books. Because in the books, I thought it was a little bit more grimdark. Like these kids are orphans, and this bull Count Olaf, their caretaker, is really trying to murder them and get their fortune. But it was more,
Yeah, it's dark. It's dark.
yeah,
Yeah.
it was more silly in that movie. So I was like, I'm not feeling this. Now I never watched the Neil Patrick Harris one, so I don't know if that did any better. I hope and assume it did though.
Bruh, Dark Tower is one of the worst adaptations in history. They tried to smash 7 books into an hour and 45 minutes.
Damn, 7 books they draw on with that one.
They thought Idris Elba's charisma could make up for their trash ass story and their stupid plot and their rushed scenes.
Yeah, that's called having no faith in the material. If you're trying to skip 7 books, skip ahead
I
to
was about to
7
say,
books.
sequels and stuff. Like they could have done them sequels. Like they could have put the other books in sequels.
They
instead of
could
kinda
have, but they
smashing
didn't.
all
Yeah,
of
they
them.
didn't believe in it. When you do something
So
like
this is
that,
the
you don't
problem.
believe in it.
So, I mean, that's crazy.
So the Dark Tower is one of my favorite series. However, the first book, The Gunslinger, was not a book. It
Oh.
was 4 or 5 short stories that got smashed together into like a compendium that later became like a novel. But really, it's not one cohesive story.
Okay.
It's slow at times, and I understand why you can't just make The Gunslinger a movie, but that's where they have to start the story. So I understand how this could be hard to adapt, but once you get into the meat of the story, it's one of the best stories ever.
Another thing that they butchered. Well, I won't say that they butchered, but it was Uncharted. They gave Sully, who was played by Mark Wahlberg, who originally was supposed to be Nathan Drake back in like 2007, but he kind of aged out of the
Yep.
role, I guess, air
Yep.
quotes. They gave him no mustache. They made Nathan Fillion. I'm not Nathan Fillion. They made
Tom Holland.
Holland. Excuse me. I must say Tom Hardy. They made Tom Holland Drake, who's like a kid. It. I don't know. I enjoyed it as its own movie, but it didn't feel like Uncharted. It felt like,
yeah.
sort of
And
Uncharted.
that's the problem. You can make a
It's not
similar
like
movie to Uncharted, but don't call it Uncharted if you're not going to do Uncharted.
so. My
That's the
kids
problem.
loved it because they love Indiana Jones,
Hmm.
and this reminded them of that. This was really just like a new age Indiana.
That's what I'm
Jones.
saying. I liked it because of that aspect too. Like it was still a good movie, but it was like, I
Wasn't
mean,
Uncharted.
you took some things from Uncharted, like the cargo plane scene, and I thought that was really cool. And I like
Yeah, like the
Tom Holland's charisma.
Star
on
Trek
screen.
is one of those. Star Trek is one of those. It's not Star Trek, but it's still a likable movie, and I like to watch it. But it's
Yeah.
not Star Trek.
We talked about that on the podcast too. Since I'm not a big Star Trek fan, Star Trek 2009 was the tits for me. I was like, yo, this is awesome.
We
This
saw
is
that.
I
Yeah.
meant,
nothing. Yeah.
I meant to look this up.
I'm
Did
pretty
the,
sure you got a
Borderlands come out?
HJ in there.
Hey man, keep this PG.
They don't know what HJ means.
Did the Borderlands movie come out yet?
Not yet, but that's probably going to butcher it too. But I don't know.
Who's gonna be
Borderlands.
Handsome Jack?
I don't think they're doing 2 yet. They're just doing 1. And I never even got a chance. Dashi sent me the trailer. I never even watched it, so I'm going in blind. All I know is that it's the game itself was when it first got announced. It way back when, this is back in the days when I used to read Game Informer, it was never cell shaded. But then they switched to cell shaded because they was like, shoot, either this game ain't gonna be good or it's just gonna get lost in the sauce of other games. So I remember Borderlands before it was Borderlands. It was Borderlands but with realistic graphics. Then they switched to cell
Do you
shaded.
remember? Do you remember when we used to play Borderlands at your house and I made the song "Never Run Out of Stamina"? Just ring to the
Never
Borderlands?
running out of stamina. I'm running through the Borderlands. Yeah, I remember that. And I remember easily Borderlands 1 or 2, but the little robot thing, catch a ride. That's my ish right there. Catch a ride. I don't know if that was Borderlands 1 or 2, because I think on 1 you couldn't drive, but on 2 you definitely could drive.
And we hated what's that child? What's his name?
Claptrap?
Claptrap. Hated that little thing.
Yeah,
That's my
Borderlands.
nigga. I like Blackjack.
No,
Shout out to Claptrap.
on Borderlands 2, he's much better. Borderlands 1, like I said, that one they were still trying to figure out what they were doing. So it was already crossed between being serious and being silly. Borderlands 2, they already knew, oh shit, we're a silly game. Handsome Jack was the guy. He was hilarious. He was taunting you the whole game.
Have you ever played Tales from the Borderlands?
Tales from the Board.
I
Yeah, the
love
first
that.
one. Just the first one, yeah.
I love that.
It's been a
I
long
got a
time,
clip
though.
on
I
my
gotta go play it again.
YouTube channel.
Nice. Send
We
me
got
your
very
link.
off topic.
All right.
This is just about Killian Murphy.
Oh yeah, I forgot. Well, it was that and how Ghostbusters disappointed hardcore fans. But yeah, let's go to the gun line. Take us to the gun line, boss.
I don't have a gun line yet, but next week I'm gonna have a gun line because, like Ashley said, somebody's gonna get arrested for shooting Julio.
Oh,
Yep.
Did
for
I do
sure.
Justin Timberlake last week?
You
Yeah, I
did
did. I
Justin
did. I
Timberlake,
did.
yeah.
Yeah.
And then I
So
mentioned
yeah,
Travis
so
Scott.
wait for next week. Wait for next week.
How do you feel about Logan Paul suing CoffeeZilla for snitching on him about his cryptocurrency scam? He claims it's defamation.
It's presumptuous of you to think that I know anything about what you're talking about.
So Logan Paul is a streamer slash athlete slash vlogger slash podcaster slash, if you haven't heard of him, that's fine. He's a person of interest, and
He loves Japanese forests.
okay, yeah. So you've
He's a
heard,
Japanese forest
yeah,
enthusiast.
you've heard of him. He had an idea, and the idea was to make a game called Crypto Zoo, and you'd be able to buy digital eggs. You won't be able to own it, but you'd be able to buy it with real money, and these eggs would then evolve into other creatures. You could mix a gorilla with a monkey, a grow monkey, and that was the concept of it. But you had to buy Crypto Zoo tokens in order to play this game. He linked up with some crypto scammers to help make this game, and allegedly, all this is allegedly, but someone investigated because people were losing money. The game never came out. People was crying. They lost their life savings. They bought this NFT. The game never released. The NFT went down to zero, and people associated with the project, not just Logan Paul, made out like fat cats. They made a bunch of money. So this guy who investigates scams, his name is CoffeeZilla. He wears a white shirt with suspenders on. Pretty known. He has 3 million subscribers, and he put out a video after he talked to the victims and did his own investigation. As Logan Paul would say, he's not a licensed investigator, so he did a YouTube investigation, which in this day and age, we already got Mr. Beast out here giving water to Africa, so you don't need a license for anything, you just need money. Anywho, so in this investigation, he talked to the victims. He found out that you can't. So people think that with cryptocurrency, you are anonymous. You are, but you have an ID, like your number, your wallet. So it doesn't say your name, but it says, hey, this number made this amount of sales. So before Crypto Zoo was officially canceled, a certain wallet sold all of its shares. It was like, uh-oh. And then they linked it back to Logan and his team, and they got leaked text messages.
Can I ask you an important question here?
Yeah.
Why would you mix a gorilla and a monkey? Isn't a gorilla already kind of a monkey? Did you get better mixes than that?
There were way better mixes than that. That was off the cuff of top of my head. That was the concept. You could mix a rhino with a giraffe. How about that? Rhino giraffe?
Why don't you mix a rhino with a hippo? I mean, you talking about a gorilla with a monkey? Why don't you do two similar ass things?
You could do other things. The whole point of it was like a little bit of AI art mixed with cryptocurrency, and it's a game, air quotes. That was the gist of it. But the game never released. It got a bunch of funding. People, like I said, lost their savings. CoffeeZilla did the whole investigation. He put out all of his, like, what's that thing called? Your evidence. So showed the text messages on screen, talked to the people on video call, the people who didn't want to show their voice. He did the little deep voice thing like, yeah, he took our money and he said he was going to make us rich. Stuff like that. So Logan Paul was like, I'm going to sue you last year. And he was like, everybody clowned him like, yo, how you going to sue when you got caught scamming? Then Logan Paul was like, psych, no, man, I ain't going to sue. I appreciate you. You kept me responsible. You know how they say that when you get caught? Like, yeah, thanks for keeping me accountable. Holding me accountable. That's the term. Thanks for holding me accountable. And then this year,
Didn't Logan Paul just get forgiven about this whole Japanese suicide forest thing?
yep, and he thought that while people are forgiving him and while he's WWE United States champion, he might as well try to sneak this lawsuit in. That's why I asked how you feel about this.
Oh. Do I need an opinion right now?
No, you don't need an opinion right now. Dashie, how do you feel about it? If you have one.
I was out of that.
Logan Paul is just like any other light, shrewd businessman. He found a way to get some money. Good for him. I ain't mad at the scammers. Well, they're scammers.
If you're gonna,
It ain't for me.
If people are going to get all up in Logan Paul's face about this thing, maybe they should fly to Japan, go to a forest, and kill themselves.
Oh my god.
I'm glad the tagline for this show is "Serious topics with not so serious people." Yeah, Logan Paul's he's a grifter, and he was getting in my good graces after he did the Saudi Arabia thing. And elbow for you, that just means he did something cool in Saudi Arabia. He jumped off of the ropes and hit his opponent, and it was a really cool drone shot. That was it. I was like, oh, he's a good guy. He's cool. He did this athletic thing one time that
That's
looked
not like
awesome.
how I think Gunna isn't a snitch because his raps are too good.
Exactly. It was 100% that, and then he went back.
No, he is, but it's okay.
Yeah. But then he went back to being a grifter and trying to bully this YouTuber that didn't do anything wrong. Talking about, man, this is what's the word I said? Defamation. It's not defamation, bro. You got caught. All right. Topic number 4.
You don't put your houses too close to that thing. There's gonna. That's a.
No, I need water.
It has a
They need
mudslide.
They need water.
Hazard.
They need water. You see? They got to be close to the well. Too far away. I got to build another well. You got money for a well? Jesus. Man, I got well.
Money? Y'all. I don't look like y'all using money at all.
If you look up at the top, it's like 118 plus 2. I think it says plus 42. That's our gold reserves. We use gold.
Wait, you guys have gold? Then why are your houses so crappy?
Right? Well, gold is a malleable metal, so you don't want to actually build with gold. Gold is just shiny, so we use it as value. But it's not a good metal to build with. It's not sturdy. You want steel and iron. We have not discovered.
I feel like if you had 15 people just, working together in a little small town, I think it could really work. And I'm not a communist, but I feel like just a small community of people could really work. Like no money, nothing like that. But once it gets too big, it doesn't work.
Yeah, because then you'll have more people than you have jobs, or more mouths to feed than you have work available. So it's like, are you just going to feed this person and they're not doing anything? So yeah, small community, yes, because it's more concentrated, it's more focused. Once you get too many people, it loses its focus. 100% agree. That's why, from my experience of living out in the suburbs versus living out in the city, I see the opportunities given to people in the suburbs versus given to in the city. The libraries are better. The like the early learning things are better. I'm like, yo, this is a freaking
Because
unfair advantage. Yeah, it's an unfair advantage.
You care about
It is
yourself.
unfair.
It's only
If you're born in the
only a
city,
small
you're
amount
not
of people using
awarded these
something.
opportunities. So it's like a roll of the dice of who your parents are going to be. You don't know what you're going to be born into. So if you're born into poverty, shit's bad.
So the town or city you live in is like a woman.
Mm-hmm.
The more people who are in it, the worse you're going to treat it.
Oh, man. Classic. Topic number 4. Topic of the show. Which GTA character, in your opinion, is the most sympathetic?
Most sympathetic. CJ?
Think
Hell
about it.
no.
He got
I
kicked
am
out
thinking
his
about
city.
it.
He left. His mom got killed by his mans. He come back to mourn her. His mans is lying to him the whole time.
Whole time.
They
He
are
get recorded
all
by the
killers and murderers.
No, he gangbanged and never said that he killed canonically before he went to Liberty City. It never said he killed.
Who's Nico's? Come on, bro.
Oh, Nico's cousin Roman is very
Nico's
sympathetic.
Roman is the
Roman's
most
idiot.
sympathetic character. He's just trying to run his goddamn taxi business.
Yeah, and he gets caught up chasing the American dream and finding out it's a harsh reality.
That's all he wanted to do is live good and be an American. You guys are naming murderers and killers.
Now, we are naming murderers and killers, but back to earlier when we mentioned Trevor Phillips, you don't feel sympathetic towards him that he got betrayed? He thought Bradley was still alive. He was writing letters to him and stuff.
Trevor Phillips is insane. Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
Okay. What
He
about...
beat several people to death with his bare hands.
I'll never forgive him for beating up Johnny Klebitz. Well, speaking of that,
Yeah,
how do you
he
feel
stuck
about
out
Johnny Klebitz? Leader of the Lost and Damned, battling addiction. That's pretty sympathetic.
No, he's also a murderer and a rapist.
I don't remember the rape part, but I remember the murder for sure. I did a lot of the murders. What about Michael DeSanta, or whatever his name used to be, Michael Townley?
No.
Don't even name any
He's a piece of
protagonists. Don't name any protagonists.
The most empathetic protagonist is CJ.
I would agree
Or,
with that.
No, he is not.
Clyde. Or Clyde.
What do you think? What, Nico?
I would say
Clyde got set up.
Nico's up there. I feel like Nico is the first sympathetic character because you got Liberty City.
He left a war
I
torn
mean, then you
city.
got Vice City. Then you had San Andreas. Then you get GTA 4. Nico is the first sympathetic character.
Wow. Not CJ, who mom got murdered by his best friend. His best friend was lying to him the whole time and tried to kill him.
They
That's
And the
all are
corrupt
They
cops took
all
his
are
money.
gang bangers.
Yo, he left.
They
He
got to do
left. No way,
anything.
he left because he went to Liberty City to get away from that.
And his mom died.
He got
And his
kicked
brother.
out. He didn't leave.
Wait, I thought he left because he was trying to get away
No,
from the
he got kicked
gangbang.
out.
Oh,
No.
No, he got kicked out.
He got kicked out of the city.
He got ran out. He got ran out of town, basically.
damn,
But his
Mace.
mom still got killed by his man's, and his man's lied to him the whole time. He was here trying to mourn his mom. That's
Well, obviously, he's gonna lie to him. What is he gonna say? Hey, bro, I killed your mom.
Yeah, you found out your right hand man was lying to you this whole time.
So do you feel bad for Damn, what's his brother name? It's not Smoke, is it?
Sweet.
Sweet. Do
Ryan.
you feel bad for Sweet?
Oh, Sweet.
Yeah.
Do I feel bad for Sweet?
Or
No.
sympathetic towards Sweet?
No. Again, they all are drug dealers and gangbangers.
Switching it up. What about the sister? I don't remember the sister's name.
I do feel bad for her. She's in her own situation. She's trying to make the best out of it.
What about?
Although instead of getting out of the life, she does also marry another gangbanger. So
yeah, what's his name?
And we
Caesar.
can't
Yeah,
bring
Caesar.
morals too much into this because we all are killers. All of them are killers. Nico was a killer.
that's what I'm saying.
Wait,
Don't
not
name
the people
any
I named.
protagonists.
Not the people I named. Well, I mean the protagonist. Yeah. What about?
Yeah,
Don't
all
name
right,
any
I'm
protagonists.
switching up. What about Michael's daughter? Michael's daughter goes through some crazy stuff. Tracy DeSanta.
No,
All she trying to do is find her Hollywood
No.
identity or her LA
No.
identity.
But she's just a spoiled little brat. They're both
She
of his
gets
kids are super
kidnapped.
spoiled.
She goes to a photo
His
shoot.
wife-
They out here trying to rape her.
Her fault.
Her
All
fault.
her
His
She just wanted to be famous.
his wife bangs her tennis coach.
Not the wife. No, not the wife. Talking
Both
about the
of your
daughter.
kids are just spoiled brats. Your son lost the goddamn boat.
The son is
No, I do
drawing.
not
The daughter is sympathetic though. Tracy DeSanta is
Yeah.
sympathetic. She out here
She's
just
a
trying to be
spoiled
famous.
brat.
She,
herself and
She's more. Sorry,
she's spoiled for
I was
sure.
gonna say she's more spoiled than the son. She's more spoiled than Jimmy for sure.
Interesting.
Jimmy even got a job. He worked at your arcade online.
Well, there you go. I guess I'm still probably go with CJ though. CJ's most sympathetic.
You guys are crazy.
Nico's up there
can't
because
believe-
Nico goes through a lot. It's really Roman for real. It's really Roman Bellic.
Then he steals Mad Dog's rap book, gives it to OG Loke, and then tries to be Mad Dog's friend. You never tell him that you stole his rap book.
We're not bringing morals and ethics. We bringing their story into it. What's the story? Because they're all killers at the end of the day. They're all mass
Piece of
murderers.
crap, dude.
They're all pieces of shit.
Yeah, they're all mass murderers. They all kill
Yeah.
hundreds of people.
Well,
But,
canonically,
somebody's
gotta go
gotta
by
share the
canon. They only kill probably a few. You running over pedestrians don't count. That's not canonical.
That's
I'm
what
talking
it
about
is,
in the
so-
story. You walk into a thing and kill like 7 people. And you do that in like most missions.
Go to Freckle bitches.
Yeah, but it's self defense. They all start shooting at you first. There's no option to not have them not shoot at you. You can't.
Yeah, but
you
you could
can't
just
dialogue
get a
your way
job.
out of it. He got a job. If we're talking about CJ, he got a job. He was a taxi driver at one point. You know,
Because he stole somebody's tickets.
he did. He had to invest in himself. He had to invest in himself.
That makes him a businessman. You gotta do the scam. You gotta do what you gotta do to get to the top. You know what I'm saying?
I'm just gonna say,
he definitely
I
stole
don't
that.
like any protagonists. You might as well just get all protagonists out of here.
Fair enough.
Then we go with Roman. I'll give you Roman.
Yeah, I'll give you Roman. I'll concede. On my list that I'm working on my article, Roman was at the bottom, but I see now he should have been at the top. All right,
Man's
well
got
that's
kidnapped after his wedding.
yeah, that one was crazy. But
Terrifying.
Nico was dating a cop. He didn't even know she was a cop. Set up.
That's his fault. Do
That's
a
his
background
fault.
search.
Background search. She did a background search on him. All right, folks. Well, before I end it off, you got anything you guys want to add?
My earphones just died.
Well, thank you for joining me. And folks, if you always want to hear any of your topics on the show, make sure you comment below #TNT, and we'll drop your comment somewhere in there. We'll figure it out. But you can also follow us on all the social platforms: Instagram, Facebook, IG, X. Those are the same thing. But we'll see you same time, same black channel next week. We out.